Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe down below, give this video a like, and this is going to be a very long video, so settle in. We're going to be cleaning my room for the very first time on this channel. I just got a new headboard, so I'm pretty excited about that. I kind of look like I have a child's room because it's all out of sorts, but it was important for me to have a space to do my beauty videos, so even though the room is really big with all the furniture, it looks small, and that's okay for now because it suits our needs, and that's okay. So if you notice, all the pillows are white, and there's this one that has this blue webbing on it, or I don't know what you'd call it. It's like a grade, but it's waterproof and prevents like my husband's sweat from going through on the pillow, and it does a really good job for the most part. But where the seams are on the pillowcase, there's yellow all the way around the pillow, and then the rest of the pillow is white. If you guys have any suggestions on what to do, let me know, because I just recently washed them and I cleaned them really good and most of the color came out, but his pillows are still ones I have to wash constantly, even with the waterproof guard on it. I would like to get a new bedding set sometime soon, but I would also like to get more pillows for the bed. And I'm noticing here that I don't have all the gray pillow cases that I want because I just took a couple of them off to wash. So here's me going back and forth realizing that I'm missing some of them. They just need to be washed, and then I was going to put them back on the pillows just because those are the ones we have the most pillowcases of, and I like that all of our stuff matches. You may notice some clips missing or at weird angles, but I really just got into cleaning, and before I know it, I'd look over at the camera and it would either be turned off or the memory card would be full. So I really tried, but family was coming for my son's first birthday party, and we had family coming in from out of town, and I was really just trying to make sure the whole house looked decent, because if anyone's like me, they like to snoop around people's houses. I mean, I don't, but you know, while I'm walking, I might look around and see what's going on. So you know, I figured if anyone else wanted to, they're more than welcome to, but I prefer my house look nice and clean when they do it, so I was really just trying to rush and get everything put in its place. Like I said, we've just been cleaning, or I've just been cleaning in and out of the house, and one of my husband's biggest problems is making sure that he gets all of his hangers out of his closet. And so I'm sitting here trying to find them all so I can hang up clothes in a little bit. And also he's been letting my daughter pull all my shirts off my closet rack, so I've been having to hang those back up too. So my daughter had just gotten a new side table for her bed, and I was going to rearrange her room for that. And so I did a lot of cleaning in here, which was necessary because we still had family coming over and I just wanted it to look more put together. And in the process I ended up finding like 4 or 5 brown recluses. I even slapped one off my leg, which you'll see here in a minute, and it scared the living heck out of me. And we just bombed for spiders, so I'm hoping we don't find many more. I've been wanting to rearrange my daughter's room like this for a while now, but I wasn't sure if my husband would be okay with it, just because when we first moved in, he threw a fit about me rearranging furniture so much, trying to figure out where I wanted it, so I just kind of left things for a long while. But now that we're getting more situated and we're getting different furniture and whatnot, I would like it to be where I want the things to be, so I've just kind of started moving the things I can by myself, and I actually love her room being this way. I think the big furniture items work well on that wall, while she has more room to play on the other side. And she's got a nice decent bed that her and her daddy camp out on some nights, so it's just perfect. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I got the wrong corner twice on this sheet, but I decided to leave it in because that's real life and that's the kind of mistakes I make. But I thought it was funny, so there's me being silly. I don't know how I get so behind on laundry. I literally had like two baskets, and then we had two friends or family members donate clothes to Adam, and then I washed all of that, and before I knew it, I had like 4 or 5 baskets of laundry, and I was just like, I don't even know how I accumulate so much dirty laundry. It literally blows my mind every time I have to fold laundry and I have like 6 baskets. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video I did where I was cleaning my windows, but I was talking to my husband about the girls that I watch on YouTube cleaning their windows and how their windows drop down so that you can wash the outside and how neat they were. And because, you know, we had winter and all that, I didn't really clean the windows too much. But now that we're in summer, in spring and summer, I've been cleaning my windows a lot. And just here recently, within like the last month or two, I've found out that my windows also drop down. So everyone's, except for those big windows in the front, all of those windows drop down for me, which is super nice and make it very easy to clean my windows. If you guys have any suggestions on how to get the top parts of my windows without going outside or like lifting the screen, let me know, because I still haven't figured out a way to do that from the inside, or an easier way to do that from the outside, because this window right here, the bottom of the window is above my head when I'm outside. So somehow my daughter managed to get hot glue stuck to the countertop, and I'm struggling to get it off. So if you guys have any suggestions on how to get that off of there, please let me know in the comments, because it's just stuck. As an anniversary present, my grandma got me a new set of pots and pans, so this will be the last time you guys see these ugly orange pots while washing dishes. I am so grateful. These new pans are amazing. I'm telling you, they're super heavy duty, but also like just amazing. They have been so easy to clean off. No burnt or staining anywhere on the pots. It's just, I'm in love right now, guys. So if you guys notice, there's always a ton of Tupperware in my dishes, and that's because my husband likes to use the Tupperware bowls when he's eating instead of the actual bowls we have, because we have Fiestaware, and for some reason we have super shallow bowls that go with them. And when I talked to my husband about getting rid of the Fiestaware sets we have, he was for it until I posted them on Facebook to try and sell them, and a lot of the older women got upset and told me I should keep them because they can be worth something and they hold up better, although we just don't use them very often. So if you're ever wondering why we just use a ton of Tupperware, it's because that's what my husband likes to eat cereal and other things out of. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have not cleaned these top cabinets since we moved in. I've done the bottom cabinets a lot, but I just didn't realize how much grease and dust got up there, because when I wiped them down, oh my goodness, I was embarrassed. It was disgusting. I decided to give my fridge a quick wipe down. I cleaned off some of the shelves inside too. It surprisingly wasn't too bad, but I recently cleaned it maybe like a month ago, so it really only needed the shelves to be cleaned up. Before that, I had almost waited since we first moved into the house, so it was pretty dirty the last time I cleaned it, and I meant to tape it and put it up for you guys, but I just got so into cleaning it that I forgot, and I really wish I had because it was disgusting. Like, there was food and jelly and all sorts of stuff stuck to the sides and the floor and the shelves and the drawers. It was embarrassing, guys. To be honest, it was pretty embarrassing. But I also know I have a 2-year-old that sometimes sneaks into the refrigerator, and we don't always put the child locks on it like we're supposed to. So a lot of the time she gets in there when she's not supposed to and makes a mess. But, you know, it's all part of having kids. So I know the alphabet magnets are supposed to be to help my children learn, but ever since my son has started trying to walk and crawling all over the house, every time he gets his hands on a letter magnet, he shoves it straight into his mouth, and I'm afraid he might accidentally swallow one of the magnets. So we try to keep them as high and out of his reach as possible. My daughter can still reach all the magnets, but we try to encourage her to put them back up towards the top where I have placed them, so that way if he does reach to get it, he cannot actually reach it. If you notice here, I changed clothes in a second. It's because it was towards the end of the day and I gave up cleaning to spend time with my family, and so it just got pushed to the next day. So I literally pulled everything out and then we just waited till the next day. I love having an area for the kids to play in, but sometimes it's overwhelming, especially when all the toys get mixed up and they just kind of get thrown in there, because then instead of playing with the toys, the kids just kind of throw them all over the floor. So whenever possible, I try to organize them. That way they can play with them without getting overwhelmed, because sometimes they do when it's all just thrown in one bucket and you can't find anything you're looking for. I actually did vacuum this little nook before quitting last night, so that's why I didn't do it in this next clip. It was just done that night before, and I guess my camera had turned off and I didn't realize. I had noticed that my kids had gotten some food in this little area here, so I had just decided to wipe it down, which it kind of needed anyway, dust and other stuff, you know, just building up. I really need to do it more often, but I did notice in the tile, really, especially there, I was getting lots of like granola and like little chocolate pieces from my son crawling around with it stuck to his thighs or his hands. I've got a mixture of peroxide, baking soda, and water in this little container, and I'm just cleaning off the yogurt my son got on this chair. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget, when we hit 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, and just leave a comment down below what video you'd like to see next. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.